Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Gotta Cast Them All, the series where I cast every single game of Starcraft 2 that I can get my hands on in an attempt to get better at casting. In the bottom right corner of the map, we are going to see a red Protoss player known as FancyBear. And then spawning up in the top left, we have our blue Terran player, who is known as FadingLight. Oh, what is this? Formless bear sloths, dude? What? Never heard of that before, but it looks interesting. These guys are in Diamond League, so we'll keep the shit talking to a minimum, if you know what I'm saying. Hopefully we're going to see some pretty standard stuff out of both players. We got the racks going down. Probe going to be moving down for the Nexus first. Kind of interesting. I didn't know that that was a thing, especially with the... Well, I mean, no, I guess it makes sense. I don't play Protoss, so I guess it makes sense to put down the pylon so you're not stuck at 13 supply, but Nexus first is interesting. Like I said, I've only really ever seriously played Zerg, so I don't know what... I'm sure that there's a reason that he did that. I mean, he's Diamond League. There's probably no early threats that constitute not making a Nexus first against Terran. The more you know. So we've got our little SCV. He's out here. He sees the gateway being built. And then he's just going to stick around a little bit. Nope. He's going to rally over here and then head home. Not before seeing the two gateways being dropped. Which, oh, another one heading up. I don't know if he saw that. No, he actually only saw these two, which is interesting. We got a Reaper moving out. Maybe going to be able to catch a couple of probes out of place. See what's going on. There's more. Oh, it's Cybercore. Okay. Yeah, he's working out pretty nicely. Probably just going to see some adepts that are going to come in, shade into the base, kill some stuff. We do have our Reaper finally moving into the natural of the Protoss. Going to be taking out one probe. Two probes. Oh, just kidding. He's going to get away. There's one that's just sitting there. The Reaper's going back in for the kill. He's greedy, though. He gets the second kill on the probe. The other one's going to be trying to tickle him to death. Takes out 3 probes. Meanwhile, the others aren't paying attention. He's got a free kill on this one, too. That's 4. And now it's too late unless he gets the surround. The Reaper is going to be able to sneak out of there. Wow. Look at this man. He's going to be picking up another probe kill. The sheer maneuverability of these Reapers, man. Very nicely done by FadingLight. Huge nuisance, those Reapers are. And he's just going to hang out while he recovers his HP. In the meantime, we do see a Stalker from FancyBear. Definitely able to scare off the Reaper. Reaper certainly cannot hold his ground. The only thing that he can do is run away with 8 HP. And wait for it to regenerate. He's actually not chronoing. Does he have enough? No, it's 50, right? I can't mouse over and see. I'm pretty sure it's 50 energy. He's not chronoing Orb Gate, which is weird. Let's see. He should. Right? Is that the thing to do? He's making more probes. No, but he's going to chrono out the probes. That's really, really weird. Like I said, I don't know how to play Protoss, but you would think that this is a priority. Anyway, Reaper is moving out back across the map. In the meantime, we do have a pretty standard setup here. One starport. We got 2 barracks and 2 factories. One currently in construction. This is a tech lab. Yes, it is, indeed. Reaper's going to come back in, but we do have the Stalker and the Sentry at the front door. Going to be able to take him out. Very nicely done. Warp Gate just about to finish. Warp Gate is autocast now. So we're going to see all of these gateways transform immediately, which is very good. And we do have a blink on the way from our Twilight Council. This is actually really interesting. Stalkers are my favorite Protoss unit because of the way that they walk. So I like seeing a lot of Stalkers be built. In the meantime, we do have a lot of... Well, not a lot. We've got a handful, shall I say, of Zealots being warped in. A couple more Stalkers. And also, third base now producing probes. FadingLight is going to be sending out a medevac or two. A couple medevacs. I don't know why I said a medevac, because there's clearly two there. Full of Marines. Are we actually? He's moving in slow. But there's nothing over here, really. Unless he wants to kill the base. I think he has... Meh, maybe not. Marines aren't really that strong. Did he see? I don't know. It wouldn't show me. He is moving his units over. So he's ready. He's got to try to take out these motherships. No, he's got to try to take out these medevacs as soon as possible. Going to be dropping the Marines down. Actually going for it. Taking out one Stalker very handily. Taking out the other one. Where are the other Stalkers? They're slowly coming around. This is actually a really nice spot for the Marine drops. But we do have a large force of Protoss units. Got to keep those Stalkers alive, though. Going to be cleaning up the Marines. One medevac did get away, though. Picked him up and dropped him off on the top layer into the main base, warping in some Zealots. Panic warping in the Zealots. No match for medevac Marines, and he's just going to pick him up, drop him off over here. Ooh, actually, that was kind of close. All it takes is one of these bad boys to drop. Unfortunately, that is not the one you want to be shooting at, my friend. And he can see, right? You can see the enemy's cargo, is what I want to say, right? Would have been nice to get the snipe on that one, but in reality, didn't do that much damage. Get a couple of probes. Nothing to worry about. Fourth base on the way from our Protoss player. Terran player still on 2, which is interesting, but he does have an orbital. So we can make some mules, which he's using call down supply, which is interesting. I didn't think anybody actually did that. Very interesting. We do have a couple Widow Mines up here and there. You know, a smattering of Widow Mines. And we've got a lot of upgrades on the way for our Terran player. In the meantime, we do see our Zealot legs being researched at the Twilight. And a Warp Prism in production. Some Immortals as well. Very nice. Terran player going to be moving his Marines across the map. They do have Combat Shield now. They've got Stim Pack. Going to be finding that small Protoss force. Smart move, not moving forward to try to take out the medevac because the rest of the Terran army is waiting there. He's going to burrow those Widow Mines. Ooh, that's actually a really sneaky spot. He's going to head down the scan so we can see just how much he's got to deal with. I feel like Terran can easily clean this up, especially with Stim. The support from the medevac is going to heal the Marines up enough. Yeah, he's going to Stim in. Here we go. He's going to pull him back. Try to pull him into the Widow Mine. Smart move. But he's not going to fall for it. I think he does have the Observer there. Yes, as well. So he's going to get force fielded out, picking off a couple of Marines. Wow. FancyBear is actually handling this rather well. Look at this. Another split with the force fields. The Marine count constantly dropping, trying to pull him back in. He's going to see it. A couple of them went off. But you can still see the Widow Mines. No match. Wow. I don't think you can, I think they changed it so they turn invisible after they shoot again. It used to be that you could see them after they shoot, even if they're burrowed. But we are going to be looking at our Protoss player. Tearing it up across the map here. It's on a big streak. It's like nothing can shut him down. We do have a lot of Marines getting a big surround, but like I said, the Protoss force is much too large now. Wow, easily handling that. I thought that he was going to do some Terran shenanigans. We're just kite some back and forth all day. We do have a lot of Widow Mines over here. He's going to be able to clean it up. Ooh, not without taking a big hit, though. You gotta watch out. A lot of these guys are out of shields and just on their HP. We do see the SCVs trying to repair the base, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Wow. We do have some more stalkers being warped in from a pylon across the map. One single siege tank hero unit finally coming into the rescue. The SCV is actually going to save the orbital. Wow. That's amazing. So we do have a probe bringing in another pylon. I thought he had a warp prism somewhere. Huh. Maybe not. Very interesting. We do have DTs on the way as well. Wow. Very nice. Gonna at the very least, force the scan. Easily able to chew up a lot of those frontline units. DT's moving in. Gonna be taking out the tanks as well. He does have the scan, though. So he is actually able to take them out. But like I said, he's got a couple of these. Yeah, he's got even another one over there. He's gonna be able to warp in some more DTs. He's gonna scan for it. Eventually, he's gonna run out, though. The units are rather... Oh, he's gonna take out the pylon. Smart move. Try to warp in a couple more. I'm not sure if he's going to do it in time, though. There's two pylons here. And the Zealots are in. A couple of them, at least. They're going to charge forward. Siege tank going to unsiege. Ooh, maybe a bad idea. Get picked up by the medevac. I'm not exactly sure if that was the best play. Maybe could have left it. Taken him out. It's really, really interesting. Get some more stalkers being warped in. Protoss has been at quite the large economic advantage. I was going to point that out before. When we were looking at the units tab, I was looking at the worker count. Worker count's been huge. This Terran's basically been on 2 bases the entire game. We do see our Protoss boy going to be moving his stalkers in. Probably going to be able to take out that CC. And we do have the Terran forces moving out to stop that from happening. But they do have blink now as well. So just keep that in mind. It's burning. They do have... There it is. They blink onto it for the kill. But now they are in a bit of a choke right here. Going to be torn apart by the sheer amount of Marines that are over here. But we do have some Protoss reinforcements coming in from behind with Immortals and more Stalkers blinking forward to clean up the rest of the Marines. Nicely done. This siege tank not really going to be able to do too much. Stalkers blinking on, taking a big hit from the Widow Mines, but that's all that they are good for. We still have quite a lot. Uh-oh. Ooh, man, that could have been really, really bad. There was one left. I think this one hasn't shot yet, has it? Can I tell? Yeah, it would show me the bar. So this one's still got a shot. These two in the back, not really as strong as they used to be, I feel like. Still no upgrades for the Stalkers, so... Yeah. Interesting. We gotta bring that observer back around here so we can take care of this little Widow Mine situation that we have. But otherwise, the Protoss player is looking pretty good right now. It's constantly expanding behind this aggression. Still warping in more units. We've got more Zealots and a Stalker. Very nice. Just checking the other spots for bases, I guess. Making sure that he starved him out. He must be starved for minerals at this point. 12-6. Yeah, 14-10. Nice. All he needs to do is clean up the rest of the units, and eventually he's not going to be able to make any more. Going to be taking out some of these units as they come down to rally from the base. Sneaking up behind the siege tank is going to be the play. And moving right on into the natural. Going to be able to easily clean up these Marines. Maybe blink backwards onto them. Would that be brilliant? No, they're just going to play it safe. He should focus down that one medevac. That one medevac right there. It's the only medevac that's keeping them alive. Go on, boys. It's okay. Gonna pick up a couple and make it out. He could actually just blink up here. I think... Does he need vision? He does have the observer now. So he could do that. There is still a siege tank over here. Be very careful not to go in range of it. The Stalker is going to get torn apart by the siege tank, but there is a ton more on the way. So he could definitely afford to lose quite a few. Yeah, dude, if I were you, I would just send that observer up there. blink up and be on my way. But it's not like he really needs to. Taking out a lot of the Terran forces right here. Very nice. That medevac, that pesky medevac, finally gone. FadingLight GG's out of the game, leaving our Protoss boy, FancyBear, with the victory. If you guys enjoyed this video, you can leave a like on it and subscribe for some more videos. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what I could have done better. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.